Hi, I'm Lynn. Welcome back to Cooking with Lynn. I'm in my kitchen again making some pumpkin bacon carbonara for the Cumberland Library. And I have already got my pasta going. This is a dish with spaghetti. So I'm cooking my spaghetti already, and while that's going I'm going to tell you what else you need. And then we'll get going. It's going to be super easy and quick, and it's a great weeknight meal. And you can even use gluten-free pasta. Alright, so obviously spaghetti. You can obviously, depending on how many people you're serving, a whole box serves, I don't know, 4 to 6, I guess. I threw in about 3/4 of a box, only because even though there's only 2 of us, we like leftovers, and hubby loves spaghetti. So that went into some boiling salted water. You always want to salt your water, and your water should taste like the sea. And I got it, threw it in there and stirred it up so it mixed all around and it didn't clump together, because that will happen. Okay, so what else you need is a can of pumpkin, readily available this time of year. I've got some pecorino romano cheese. You can use either all pecorino, all romano, all pecorino romano, or all parmesan. This is the half and half. Getting my cheeses mixed up. I have some parsley. I don't have any fresh parsley. I normally would like to use that. I've got bacon. I've got thick cut bacon. And I bought I don't know if it was a pound, whatever it was. I made 5 slices. Well, I ate some. You don't need that much. Just 5 or 6 slices, depending on how much. I mean, you can put more, obviously, if you want to. I have 5 eggs. I'm going to use 2 eggs, whole eggs, and 3 egg yolks. Excuse me. And salt and pepper. And I'm going to save some pasta water to mix it all up together, and that's kind of it. I mean, it's not that many ingredients, affordable ingredients, and super quick and easy meal. So this has about maybe 7 more minutes, then I'll drain that and we'll get all that going. In the meantime, I'm going to mix up the stuff that's going in with the pasta. So this would be your sauce. So instead of a red sauce or a lemon sauce or just putting cheese over it, this is your sauce. So I get that in here. Smaller bowl to a bigger bowl. I'm going to separate my eggs. So I'm going to do two whole eggs, and then, like I said, 3 yolks. These are big eggs, but any size will do. They should be at room temperature. These are almost there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to temper them with, whoops, that backfired. So to separate, I don't know if you're familiar with how to separate an egg. You can do it through your fingers. They make gadget, egg separators. But this is a good way to do it. So you want to let the white, throw that in. One. And you can save the whites to make, an egg white omelet or whatever. You don't have to necessarily throw it away. But this is, extra protein, and this is a healthy dish. Pumpkin is really good for you, and, you got the protein from the eggs. And you can put this, it doesn't have to be spaghetti. It can be another kind of pasta. Or, like I said, gluten-free. Or noodles, egg noodles, something. Okay, so I'm going to throw about a cup of cheese in here. It's going to be a cheesy dish. I'm probably going to need more. I'm going to throw a little salt and a little pepper. And the pasta's going good there. I'm going to give it another stir so it doesn't clump together. Never put oil in your water, please. Okay. And so I'm just going to mix that together, and I'm going to use some of the pasta water after to kind of sort of thin it out. Let's give that a good mix. I am going to be adding more cheese later, because if you know me, you know it's got to be cheesy. I'm going to throw some more in. parsley in here. I prefer fresh, but okay. Mostly for color. You could throw a vegetable in here, some peas. Okay, that's really the whole thing until we get to the pasta water. This has about 4 more minutes, and I'm going to check it. I'm going to put this aside. And you're going to see how crazy easy this is. I'm going to throw it all together. So I'm going to pause for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I have drained my spaghetti. That's all mixed up and ready to go. I got some pasta water here that I reserved. And so I'm just going to cut up my bacon real quick. That's going to go over the top. Let's just get that. You can just break it up if you want. I'm going to cut it. And I cooked this earlier so it's nice and cool so I can handle it. And you can cut it up as small or big as you like. Well, this is not the time to use turkey bacon. And I'm a big fan of turkey bacon. But in a BLT or something like this, you gotta have the real thing. I mean, you can, but it's just not the same. And I do like turkey bacon, but I'm gonna cut it up kind of small, bite size. I like my bacon crispy. I don't like it, you know, where I like to render all the fat off. And speaking of that, so I've got my pasta here. Instead of putting olive oil on it to keep it from sticking, I'm going to throw, it's already congealed, a little bit of the bacon fat. Just a little. Toss that in to reinforce the flavor and to act as my anti-sticking agent for the pasta. It doesn't get all stuck together. Okay, so in here, so I drained it, put it back in. I'm going to throw in the pumpkin mixture. And I'm going to do it a little at a time because, you know, kind of eyeball it because it might be too much. I'm going to use some tongs to toss them. It's a little easier. Just kind of give it a toss. That's hot. Just toss it around till it's all incorporated. I might need a little bit more. It's a little thick, so we'll throw some of that water in there. And I'm going to turn the burner on so that it turns into a sauce. That's the wrong burner. I've only lived here 10 years, you know. Okay. Keep tossing it over a low heat, so I don't want to put that too high. So that'll keep it warm also. And I'm not going to throw the bacon in here. I'm going to put that over the top when I serve it. But it looks like that's what it looks like. Turn it. So it's pretty well coated. I don't think I'm going to need any more. I'm going to end up using that for something else. What? I don't know. But that's okay. So I probably could have gotten away with 3/4 of a can. Sometimes cooking is about eyeballing. And also, if I had cooked the whole pound of spaghetti, I probably would have used it all. So I'm going to, I mean, it's ready to plate up. So, I mean, how easy was that? I like to do my pasta in a bowl. So, let me clear away some of this stuff. That over there. Small pieces. Okay, where'd my tongs go? So I'm going to do the old twist. Put that in there, make it look pretty. Come on. And then we're going to throw some more cheese, of course we are, right over the top. And a little more parsley to make it look pretty. I mean, how easy was that? What is that, a 20-minute video? Come on. Cook the bacon ahead. You can even buy bacon already cooked. Throw that on the top. And then, of course, we have to taste it. So, I don't think I'm going to burn my mouth. It's not fun to burn your mouth, especially on camera. Check that out. All right. You can tell that that bacon fat is in there instead of the olive oil, because you really get that bacon flavor. And I only got one little piece of bacon. I'm gonna just a hint of salt, and I'm gonna keep eating it. It's really good. Yummy. I gotta get another piece of bacon. Come on. Pasta is not a graceful thing to eat, particularly on camera. But it's good stuff. So, instead of eating all this, I'm going to go grab hubby and we're going to have our dinner. Take one more bite. It's really good. I have to confess, sometimes I cut my spaghetti. Really, really good. Okay. Alright, that is pumpkin bacon carbonara. How easy. It's a 12-minute video. All I did was cook the bacon ahead of time, and I threw that whole meal together in no time. So, I hope you give it a try. It's a good fall comfort dish. Pumpkin is readily available. So give it a try and come back and see me in December. I'm doing gingerbread blondies, I believe. And then I think in January, probably French onion soup. So come back and see me again. Check out all the good stuff we're doing at the library. And check out our Facebook page, Instagram, all that good stuff, and our website, cumberlandlibrary.org. And I will see you again soon.